Hey, this is Freddie here, and it's October, and I'm at my 14th month mark. I can't believe it's been over a year already. It flew. And for those of you that are new to my channel, in August of 2017, I had 1,500 grafts put in, and my front portion of my hairline. I had it done at Hair Medical Restoration in Tijuana, Mexico. So for those of you that live in Los Angeles, or even if you're willing to fly to get a good job done for relatively cheap, you know, this is a great place to go. Anyway, for those of you who follow my channel, you know that I didn't really have a severe form of baldness. I just was I was born with a high forehead, and in addition to that, I started receding in the temporal area, which made my forehead look even bigger, so I decided to do something about it. And also, I've shown in my last few videos that there's a little thinning going on in my crown area, which I plan to take care of in the near future. So let me just show you, I'm going to zoom in here and show you the front part of my hairline. Okay. And I'll talk a little bit more in detail about it. Now let me show you my sides. So this is where some of my donor area was on both sides. Let me show. And zoom in. And here is my donor area in the back. I mean, it looks, I have pretty thick hair, and you really can't see any of any scars. And even when I normally buzz it really short, you really can't see it. Hopefully it stays that way after I get my second procedure. Okay, I want to discuss the reason I'm going to get my second procedure is because there was a few things I wasn't happy with. I mean, and it has nothing to do with the transplant itself. It's just things I should have done. I should have done a little more research and a little bit. I should have had all my questions ready when I had my consultation. And but anyway, then I could have maybe avoided the second one. But anyway, like I said, I'm happy for the most part. But the things I don't like, let's see, the temporal areas, I wish that I had filled them in a little bit more. Dr. Cortez from Hair Medical Restoration talked me out of it. He said that he didn't feel it would look as natural, but I still would like a little filled in, not like completely where I'd have a hairline like a 12-year-old or a 20-year-old, but just a little bit, so it would reduce the size of my forehead. And okay, another thing, I mean, this has nothing to do with my transplant, but another thing I don't like about my current hair is that God, man, sorry, dude, somebody's singing something national anthem. But anyway, my temporal, I'll show you the crown of my hair. I mean, it's really hard to see, but I'll zoom in here, and if you look closely, I mean, I have most of my hair, but I would like it a little thicker. I mean, I'm probably the only one that notices it. Let me also show you my top right here. It's a little thin in this area too. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with when I style my hair, but when it's wet, I could just see. I notice it, and I just would like it to be a little bit more dense, and then I'd be really happy with my transplant. And another thing too, which I'm also considering, and please leave your comments and opinions, but I'm pretty happy with the front part of my hairline. And look again, I mean, for the most part they're all single grafts, but there's a couple little areas in here. If you look, there's some multi grafts that are kind of close to the front part of the hairline, so I might have some softer hair implanted from the naper areas, like the sides, like the lower sides of my hair, or in the back part, like towards the bottom of the neck. I might have some there just to soften it up and make it a little more natural. But I'm gonna have to discuss that with my doctor and see what he thinks. But I mean, if I did, like, so let me reiterate what I said. If I want to soften my hairline a little bit with naper hair in here, and I want to get a little bit more density in the crown area, maybe a little bit here in the center. And then I also, in the third thing, I want to fill in my temporal areas just a little bit. Not fully covered, but I'd say maybe like I don't know, maybe like the size of a finger. and just have it come in a little bit more to reduce the appearance of the size of my forehead. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about are, I know in my last 2 videos and even comments I've been discussing about the possibility of taking either minoxidil or finasteride. I've kind of been going back and forth as far as my desire to take these medicines, and I've decided I really don't want to ingest anything. I've had some comments from people that took it, and they really had some bad side effects. And I really, honestly, my health's more important than my hair. As much as I like hair, I think my health's a little bit more important, especially when it comes to the sexual side effects. I really don't. I don't really want to mess with that. If I do take anything, it will be after my second procedure, obviously, and it would be like a really low percentage topical shampoo. I mean, if I do decide to take it, and that's it. But anyway, okay, now that I have this, after the hair transplant, one thing that's I'm really happy about is that I have a multiple selection of possible hairstyles. If you see now, my hair is super long. I could have it short, I could comb it forward. I mean, I pretty much could do whatever I want with it now. But prior to this, when I had receding in the temporal areas and a little bit higher forehead, I was pretty much limited to, all I could do is either comb it to the side or comb it forward to kind of hide my temporal area. And but like now I could slick it back, I could slick it to the side, I can do whatever, and I'm pretty happy about that. But anyway, I'd like to give I just gave my 14-month update, and that's pretty much the gist of the video. I just wanted to show what my hair looks like at this point, and I'll continue to do so. And I believe I'm going to get my second hair procedure done next month, either in November or December. And it's just going to be all based on if there's any openings. I already talked to my doctors, and they said they're just let them know when I'd like to come up. And but anyway, after I get the second procedure, I'll make sure to create more videos and show you, and share my journey with you guys. And that's about it. I know I've said it many times. It's one of the best decisions I ever made. I know, as a man, I feel you should get 2 things done as far as plastic surgery: your hair and maybe your teeth. But that's about it. But anyway, until my next video, I'll talk to you guys later.